Hello and welcome everyone for the very interesting session of Nmap. Nmap is a tool which is a network mapper. It's an open source tool that we use for vulnerability checking, open port scanning. So with this tool, you can get open ports, open services, their versions, and of course about network mapping, architecture, topology, understanding about the topology. So it's a very interesting tool, and we will be discussing about that tool in our session. For this, we will be using two machines in my virtual machine environment. I will be using a Kali machine. Kali Linux machine is an attacker machine, and Windows Server machine is a victim machine. So over here, we will be using these technique. Before that, let's just understand a little bit about this particular tool. In order to understand, you can check the manual. So you have to just write here, man and map. Don't need to read fully over here. So this is the synopsis. Basically, this is the syntax that how we can use this tool. There we have a description. You can see it's an open source tool for network exploration, security auditing. It is designed for rapidly scanned large networks, and although it is fine against a single host. So it's a complete description. You can look for it. Okay. So before we go ahead, you have to check the help option of this tool. So in order to check the help option, you have to press Nmap and -H. When you press OK, you can see there is a lot of options over here. All these options you can consider, okay, in different scans, and there we also have some syntax and some example. So these are some examples given to you that how we can use it, and there we have a syntax that how we can use this, where you have to first type nmap, then the scan type, the options, and the target specification. So as I mentioned, this tool, as I'm using this machine as a hacker machine and this machine as a victim machine. So over here you can see this is there are different switches. So these are different switches. In order to do different scans, we will use these switches. So let's do not waste time, and I'll demonstrate how you can do this. So let's clear the screen. Firstly, I will be checking the IP address of this machine. So it is IP, so ifconfig. So in order to check the IP address, you can see it is 10.10.10.35. Here, if I'll clear the screen again, now the IP address of this machine is 10.10.10.10.19. Okay, so you can check going to this machine. You can open the PowerShell over here if you want to check it. Let me see. You can just put here ipconfig. In Windows, we use ipconfig as a command to check the IP address. You can see 10.10.10.19. So we will be attacking this machine. Now, from here, let's see a normal scan. If I am using Nmap, minus small s is signifies the scan, and we want to do a TCP scan. So I'm putting here a capital T. There, I want to just type the target IP address, which is my Windows IP address. This is 10.10.10.19. So let's see. You can see there we have many ports which is open. Port number 80, port number 111, 135, 139, 445. All these ports are open. And these are the services which is running on those particular port which is open. And with the help of Nmap, you can see there are 986 ports which is filtered, and out of 1000 ports they have scanned. Okay, so 1000 ports are basically the common ports that we use. It's not from 0 to 1000. Okay, so if you want to add them some services into this also, like if you want to check the versions of this also, so You will be adding a capital V with this, and you will be press OK, and you will be able to see the versions of it. Let us wait for a minute. With this, you will be also able to, if I can show you, you will be also able to see a Wireshark, which is also another tool where you can see how the packets are moving. You can see the TCP packets are moving. Okay, so as you can see, 35% is completed. Now we will switch to Wireshark and I'll show you the explanation of it. You can see all these packets, the source IP address, the destination IP address, which is 10.10.10.35 and 10.10.10.19. Okay, so these are the source and destination. Now you will be able to see the result over here in the scan as it completed. So you can see this port number 80 and all these ports are open, the services it's showing, and it is also showing the versions of it. Now, if you want to check out, let's say we will be using some filters over here, like TCP port number. Let's say the port number 1111 is open. Okay, or we can say port number 80 is open. So I will press TCP port is equal to 80. You can see over here we have used this synchronize scans. Okay, synchronize plus acknowledgement and acknowledgement. Because of this, you can identify that we are completing the three-way handshake as the port is open over here. Okay, there is lot of things that we will be able to learn. So with the help of Nmap minus H, you can view all these switches and you will be able to do more. So we will be continue with this. Thank you.